How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This is a self-help book that was published in 1936 and is one of the best-selling books of all time. Since Dale Carnegie was a self-improvement and corporate training coach, this book was written from his lectures in the corporate industry. This book is divided into 4 parts. And I'll go through each right now. Part 1. Part 1 consists of 3 principles in which the author tells people to not criticize, not condemn, or complain. Instead, you need to give honest and sincere appreciation. Arouse in the other person an eager want. Instead of condemning people, try to understand them. Try to figure out why they do what they do. It's a lot more profitable than criticism, and it breeds sympathy, tolerance, and kindness. Part 2. Part 2 is about being genuinely interested in people. You can do this by smiling, remembering the person's name, being a good listener, encouraging others to talk about themselves as well. Also, talk in terms of the other person's interests. Make them feel important. Do these things sincerely. Carnegie says that the people you are talking to are 100 times more interested in themselves and their wants and problems than they are in you and your problems. Part 3. In Part 3, Carnegie encourages the reader to avoid arguments. You can do this by showing respect for the other person's opinion. You can admit you are wrong when you're wrong, and also be friendly. Again, do these things sincerely. You also want to let the other person do a great deal of the talking. Try to see things from the other person's point of view, and be sympathetic with the other person's ideas and desires. And finally, in Part 4, Carnegie says to begin with praise and honest appreciation. Call attention to people's mistakes indirectly. Talk about your own mistakes before criticizing the other person. Ask questions instead of giving direct orders. You can also be an encouragement to people by praising their every improvement. In conclusion, this book is about being kind to people. A lot of it is just common sense. If you want people to like you, then you should know how to make a good impression on them. And after the initial impression, you shouldn't criticize or complain that this person is doing something wrong. Just be good to people and you'll be just fine. Talk to you later. Bye.